All right, let's just dive right into this explainer and forensically analyze what is honestly a fascinating piece of everyday culinary engineering. We're going to look closely at a device that attempts to solve a massive headache pretty much every home cook has faced at one point or another. And we'll do it by breaking down its design, its function, and its overall purpose step by step. To kick things off, we really need to ask ourselves how we solve this age-old kitchen dilemma, bridging the gap between needing completely different tools for entirely different oil applications. I mean, think about it, right? When you're gently tossing a salad indoors, you absolutely want a controlled, smooth pour. But when you're outside standing over a roaring hot grill, you need broad, even, rapid coverage. Historically, solving this meant totally cluttering your workspace with an open bottle of oil for pouring, plus a totally separate aerosol can or pump sprayer for misting. It's just inefficient. But what if a single tool could master both?
That brings us to Section 1, the Culinary Multi-Tool.
What's genuinely wild about this gadget is how it manages to thrive in two radically different environments. On one hand, you have this serene, perfectly controlled indoor setting, and then, bam! On the other hand, you have a chaotic, high-heat outdoor grilling scenario. Floating right between them is our 2-in-1 oil dispenser being operated completely single-handedly. It is just a brilliant summary of what this tool is built to do: adapt instantly to whatever food it's being used on.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, Anatomy of the Dispenser.
Let's map out the highly functional anatomy of this thing. You instantly notice the stark contrast between the simple, transparent bottom half and the highly engineered top half. So we've got a clear glass reservoir base. Super practical, because it lets you see exactly how much oil you have left. Inside that glass, there's an internal pump tube reaching all the way down to the bottom, ensuring literally zero oil is wasted. Then capping the whole shebang off, you've got this ergonomic black plastic grip handle. But the real magic is in the interface itself. It features a top pour lever connected to a front spout, sitting right alongside a rear thumb-activated trigger that hooks up to a front-facing spray nozzle. Honestly, it's a ton of mechanical engineering packed into a very tight, handheld footprint. Which brings us to Section 3, Precision Pouring, the salad. Now, the absolute crucial detail here is how the device is held perfectly horizontal to deliver a gentle, unbroken stream of golden oil. There's no squeezing, there's no pumping. It's just a slight, effortless tilt of the wrist. The design here relies on the simplest force in the universe, gravity. It allows the oil to flow completely naturally, giving you, the user, total visual control over exactly how much liquid is being dispensed at any given second.
And think about the target for a second. We're talking about a delicate bowl of leafy greens topped with perfectly sliced hard-boiled eggs. If you hit that with a high-pressure spray, you'd literally blast those delicate egg slices apart and bruise the greens. Not to mention, you definitely don't want a wide mist here. You want a concentrated, beautiful ribbon of oil that you can zigzag precisely over the ingredients. A low-impact pour is absolutely essential to maintain the integrity of a delicate dish like this.
So how's it done? Well, this precise action is controlled purely by the front lever on the black lid. By just gently pressing down on that front tab, you simply open a spout and let gravity do all the heavy lifting. It's a totally passive mechanism requiring minimal force, which is, perfectly suited for the relaxed, low-stakes environment of prepping a side salad on your kitchen counter.
Now, let's totally flip the script. Section 4, Aerosol Action, the grill. Watch what happens when we completely shift gears into a high-heat, high-energy environment. This is where the device's second identity really shines, deploying a wide aerosol-style mist directly onto a sizzling grill. Think of the sheer variety of food packed onto those hot grates. You've got steaks, chicken legs, corn on the cob, mushrooms, veggie skewers. A gentle pour of oil would be an absolute disaster here. You'd end up with these massive pools of oil causing huge flare-ups, while the rest of your food just sits there drying out. You desperately need wide, even, rapid coverage to coat everything instantly before the heat gets completely out of hand.
To get that wide coverage, it takes a completely different set of mechanics. Step 1, you grab a secure hold on that ergonomic black handle. Step 2, instead of using the front lever, you firmly depress the rear thumb trigger. Step 3, this mechanical pumping action forces the oil to travel rapidly up that long internal tube we identified earlier. And finally, Step 4, a fine, powerful mist is blasted from the front nozzle. It literally transforms a thick, viscous liquid into a broad airborne spray, all powered just by the force of your thumb. It's awesome.
So what's the bottom line here? Section 5, the verdict on versatility.
When we synthesize everything we've uncovered and map out the gadget's capabilities, the juxtaposition is actually kind of mind-blowing.
On one side, you have a gentle pour controlled by a front spout lever aimed at delicate greens, utilizing literally nothing but gravity. And on the exact same device, you have a wide spray controlled by a rear thumb trigger aimed at hot meat, utilizing a mechanical pump. These are two completely distinct culinary goals, with totally different force requirements, achieved just by navigating different mechanisms on the exact same lid.
The pure elegance of this tool is how it effortlessly consolidates the delicate pour and the powerful mist into a single ergonomic footprint. You don't have to put a bottle down, wipe your greasy hands, and then go hunt for an aerosol can. You literally just shift your finger from the front lever to the rear button. It keeps you totally engaged with the cooking process without ever breaking your rhythm.
It really boils down to this core design philosophy: form meets function in the palm of your hand. It is, for sure, a masterclass in efficiency. It proves that thoughtful design can seamlessly adapt to whatever your kitchen throws at it, removing all that annoying clutter from your countertops while simultaneously giving you way more control over your cooking.
Which leads me to a final thought for you to ponder today. If smart engineering can consolidate two entirely different tasks into a single glass bottle, you really have to ask yourself, if one tool can master both the delicate salad and the roaring grill, what other inefficiencies are hiding right now in your kitchen cabinets? What other single-use gadgets are just sitting there taking up valuable space when a better-designed, multifunctional tool could do the job? I'll leave you to think about that as you look at your own cooking space. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.